Hamilton County parents were disappointed to learn that a recent state report branded almost 30% of the school district's teachers as ineffective.
The report said Hamilton County teachers' performance lagged behind that of other large school districts in Tennessee. Do the numbers tell the whole story? We take a closer look in School Patrol.
You have to do what? Write that. Explain your what? Thinking.
A state report says 1 out of every 3 teachers at schools like Orchard Knob Elementary School has no business in a classroom. Principal LaFrederick Thurkill says the report needs to consider other factors.
For instance, you have a high mobility rate in a lot of the urban schools. Students move from one school to the next. So you might have a student that was impacted by a teacher at another school, yet your school is graded on the performance of that particular student.
Thurkill and other Hamilton County administrators admit the district has trouble spots, but the reality is nowhere near the dark picture painted by the recent report. According to the State Department of Education, Hamilton County has the highest percentage of low-performing teachers in the state, and most are assigned to schools most in need of effective teachers. Chief Academic Officer Jill Levine said the report is outdated. Recent ACT scores are up by 0.2 of a point, the district's highest score in 5 years, and that problem areas are already being addressed.
You know, it's a new day in Hamilton County. We're really looking at how do we better support teachers, how do we better prepare teachers, how do we better support principals, and that's what we're doing. So I think that you know, over the next couple of years, you're going to see huge improvement around those ratings.
State Education Commissioner Dr. Candace McQueen says time is of the essence. She's alarmed by the lack of progress in low-performing schools and blames Hamilton County for not doing enough to address the problem. She told Eyewitness News the reports are intended to provide districts with a different way of looking at their schools to help them identify where their best teachers are teaching and where those teachers are in relation to the students who need them the most. While data is delayed this year because of the challenges we had with TN Ready, it will be available much earlier in future years. Principal Thurkill, in his 6th year at Orchard Knob, says he's passionate about his school and is quick to defend his teachers. He says the state's criteria is flawed. If a 5th grade student performs poorly, new 1st and 2nd grade teachers can be considered ineffective.
You may have been in college when they were in kindergarten, but because of the process by which the state uses to grade a school, it comes back like that. And so it's somewhat deceiving to the public because they don't generally understand it on that level. They see a number, they attribute it to a school, and they attribute it sometimes to teachers' performance levels.
And Levine points out that many of the state's mandates for improvement are already in the works. She knows Hamilton County has some ineffective teachers, even though she won't agree with the state that 3 out of 10 of them are. She says a plan is already in place.
You improve a school system by supporting people, by engaging people, by finding pockets of excellence and expanding that excellence, by building morale, by listening. You know, there's lots of things that we can do that will really help to move this district forward.
What happens next? Meetings are scheduled soon between Hamilton County school officials and the State Education Commissioner. Commissioner McQueen told us the school district has been asked to submit a plan that will ensure teacher improvement, particularly for the district's priority schools, and she says there is tremendous urgency to get this done.